welcome back. Welcome back to Tangela Kyra. I know, I've missed you too. I have missed you too, family. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. Y'all, your girl been up to some things, and I have not been able to be on YouTube like I want to. Life be life, and there's things that I have to do. I have to take care of. So I've been moving. As you can see, y'all see the new kitchen? Ha! You see the new kitchen? Ha! Y'all, Wicked Girl has moved. And if you have not caught it yet, and I don't know if this is going to be before that one, but I will do a reveal of my new space in Chicago. Yes, your girl finally moved into the city. So I left the burbs, as you already know. I was looking all during the winter, bundled up, trying to find a place, and I have. And this is my new setup. So this is actually going to be my first video in my new home doing candles. So I'm so excited to do this with y'all today. So today we're going to do a little bit something different. Now that I'm in my new space, I wanted something to give it a different vibe, something a little chic, something a little, a little bit over the top, but not too much. So I was like, I want to create a candle for my new space that is a little bit on a different level, right? So today I want to talk to you about how to elevate your candle, all right? And today, one of my favorite ways to do it is by the actual votive or whatever the candle is in, right? So you know me, I love a nice wide mouth, clear votive candle. I love that. I love a white candle. I love coconut soy candles. The smell, the look of it, I just love that. I have candles that I have created in a matte black votive. So, but also still a good wide mouth 16 ounce or larger votive. Today, we're doing wooden bowls. So, today we're doing something a little bit different. Candles and wooden. Now, you want to take your look up. You want to take, if you're doing candles as a business, you want to take it up a notch. This will do it. This will do it. I got these. I don't know if I got them on Fire or if I got them on Amazon. I've had them for a while, and they have been waiting for this moment. So I actually have 3. And they're all the same look, same size and feel. I believe they are, I need to know how many ounces they are because that'll help me understand how much wax I need. So I need to look that up. What we will do is we're going to use the wicks that we're going to use today. We are going to use one. We're going to have some of our regular cotton eco wicks that we love so much. So we'll use those. And we're also going to use some wooden wicks. And I have some different wooden wicks that I want to share with you guys today that we're going to use. Let's find my apron. And y'all, let's do this. Let's get in shape. What y'all been up to? Y'all got to talk to your girl. Now I'm telling you, since I have not been on these folks' World Wide Web on the YouTube, I've still been enjoying you guys that are sending emails. Thank you for checking on me. Thank you for hey girl, where you at? What's going on? Hope to see you soon. Family, I love you. I love you. And you know what, guys? If you're not a part of this family, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what you doing with your life? What you doing? Hit the button. Like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead. Click the button so that you can come on and join. I'm back. I'm back now. Okay? But I had to move. That took me some time. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what it was about that move, but that move almost took me out. Do you hear me? It almost took me out of here. Moving ain't no joke. When you think, I thought in my head, I was like, this is going to be quick. No. Woo! That was a lot. That was a lot. Moving and then going from a bigger space to a smaller space. Honey. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Let me get my apron. Let's get us some good old soy candles, coconut soy candles going. And let's do our vibe, y'all. Let's vibe. We have our dough bowls. And what I want to do today is something, like I said, something different. Want something a little bit classy. But what I've decided to do is to change up my wicks. So I brought in some new different types of wicks today that I want you guys to check out. So as you can see here, I have a different type of wick. This wick has a nice little shape. It's a wooden wick, but it has a little bit of an elegant S shape. Isn't that beautiful? We will work with this one today. Like I said, it's mostly like a regular wooden wick, but it's longer, it's thicker, it's bigger. We're gonna play around with that one today. I thought about using, of course, you know, this is one of my most favorite wicks. This is the Eco Cotton wick. It is amazing for good scent throw. I really like those, but I want y'all to see something really different. This is called a cross wick. So with this wick, we're gonna cross it in order to build it. You have to build this wick in order for it to burn. Let me show you. When I say you build this cross wick, this is what the wicks look like. What you do is you take them and you put them within each other. So let me make sure that you can see. They slide down into each other like so. And this is your cross wick. Can you see it? So you build it. This is gonna be my first time trying these. I like this for like a prayer candle, because these will look like little crosses on your candle. I think this is gonna be gorgeous for this wooden bowl. We're gonna finish building these out, and then we'll start putting together the others. Now, these bowls hold about 20 ounces each, a little bit over a pound each. So I have 3 of them, so I need at least 3 pounds of wax. And we have fragrance, so we'll make sure, of course, like I said, for candles, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, if you have not, definitely go back and check them out. Math be mathin' with candles. You need to know just a little bit of math to be able to do some candles, because weight matters, the amount of wax you use matters, the amount of fragrance you use matters, the types of wicks matter. Again, this is gonna be my first time using this wick. I don't know how it's gonna throw. It has, you know, pretty decent reviews, but like I said, it'll be my first time, so I will let you know how this wick does. I'm going for aesthetics at this point. You just slide it into the wick holder. Just slide it down into the wick holder. Try not to break the wick. Look like Tangela, don't break it. But you gotta see it. Make sure you can get it down into the wick holder. Like so. This is giving me sleek. This is giving me a different level, like I said. This is giving me a little bit top to it. Now, don't get me wrong. These is cute. We see these all the time. But if you want to do something different, something that you don't see a lot of, get you a different kind of wick. This is a nice little cute, sleek S-shaped wick. Nothing to do here. Now, I do know that you can, like for some wicks, even with my regular wooden wicks. So with these wicks, sometimes I will double up on these depending on the size of your votive, because you need to make sure that it has enough heat to truly give you a good melt pool. If you don't, then if it doesn't give you a good melt, then you're gonna have like what they call that tunneling. So it's just gonna it's gonna melt right around the wick only, and the rest of the candle is still standing. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want it to melt all the way through, all the way out the candle, so that you have a good melt, a good, you know, fragrance that's being thrown out into your home. Making sure wicks are very important. Wicks are extremely important. Which is one reason why I really like this Eco. I was using before I learned anything about it, it was just like a regular wax wick. It was smaller, and it just was not giving me anything. I had to get up to the counter, put the counter to my nose while I was burning, trying to smell it. You want to make sure you have good quality wicks. This is a great wick, but depending on the size of the votive, you may have to, I had to double it because my votives were pretty big to get a good throw. Always, 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 always practice and do your trial runs. You have to, it's a trial and everything. You got to work it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to work it out. See what works, what don't work, you know. But either way, you always, this is something that's fun to do and super easy, guys. So with this, only thing I do is just put it in, slide it on in there, and you're good to go. I think we'll get maybe 3. We may can do 2 or 3, I think. 2. And then these, I believe, we have 4 of these. And you know what? I love these cotton wicks, but for this wooden bowl, let's keep the wood with the wood. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the wood with the wood. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the nice little cotton wicks to the side for this time. And we're gonna go with our wooden wicks. Let's go with our wooden wicks. And for the size, we're not gonna double up. I'm looking at these for the depth. We'll just put like a couple in there. So probably 3, I guess, 3 or 4. Probably do 4. All right, now that we have gotten all of our wicks into our bowls, we know what wicks are gonna go where. We need to get our wax melting. Today I have some natural coconut soy, and it's in slabs. You guys know I love the pellets, but I decided to do slabs today. So this is a slab of coconut wax. The thing is, I don't know how much this is. This is a 10-pound box, and it's three slabs of wax in here. So we're gonna go with the first slab, and we're gonna weigh it to see how much is this. See what I'm working with. 3.6 pounds. So this is perfect because we're gonna use, we know that they all are 20 ounces each. 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound, right? So that means we're a little bit over. Now I'm not gonna fill each of these up to the brim, right? That makes sense. So I'm just gonna have just enough, and I have some leftover wax from before. I have a little pinch more in here, just a little bit. And you know, like I said, you guys know I love pellets. This is a little bit of the pellet wax. So we're gonna put this into our what? Max Welter. That's what I said, Max Welter. That's just what we're gonna call it, all right? You don't, if you know, you know. You've been with me, you know why this is the Max Welter. All right, we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I need to cut it, y'all. Y'all, those of you that know me, I don't like no wax on my countertops. No. So what I got is, I got some alcohol here. Just gonna get this up. Like I said, I know better than that, but I'll usually use my wax paper, which is up under there, to get this up. But this alcohol does a good job of getting it up. And also, I get a lot of questions about what I use to clean. Y'all send me questions all the time. To clean my stuff, to clean all of my candle supplies, the stuff I use, like to clean, what I pour in, to clean my Max Welter, to clean my pictures. I use this Dawn. This is Dawn Power Wash though. Not just regular Dawn dish detergent. This is the Dawn Power Wash. So It's real good about like really breaking that candle wax down and getting it out of the way. This is what I use. There you go. If you want some, link is down below. So while that wax is melting, what we're gonna do is prepare our bowls. Let's get our stickers going. We know that we are always gonna be safe when we're doing candles. So no matter what, and as you guys know, I give candles away. So even with that, we want to make sure that we're safe. So we have our safety stickers. We got to use put our safety stickers. So we just put one per votive on the bottom. We're going to be safe. We're going to be safe. Now we need to set our actual wicks into the bowl. Let's go ahead and get our stickers on the bottom of our wicks. So I want to show you something. You'll buy wick stickers. You must be mindful of the size of them. I want you to see, these are much larger than these. Can you see the difference? This one is larger than this. This is super important because you don't want your wicks falling over in your candle. And you would normally see that as it starts to get closer to the bottom. Your burn starts to get closer to the bottom. You may see some problems with that, or it may not stick very well. You want to make sure that it covers the bottom of your wicks. So you're going to take the top off of the sticker. Take the top off the sticker here, and we're just going to slap it right down in the middle. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this lighting is off. And there you go. But I know sometimes we just, when you're buying things on Amazon, if you haven't been doing this a lot, you may not you think stickers are stickers, which they are. Stickers are stickers. You do want to make sure they're the right size. I think it's really important that you have the right size. Let's get the sticker in, okay? And as always, guys, if you're looking for any of these products, any of the things that I've used, ain't no gatekeeping here. Your girl got you covered. Link is in the description all day long. I got you. Now, as we're waiting on this to melt, what you don't see a lot of times off camera is I do a lot of little cleaning up, so stuff I don't need, start putting this stuff away, start getting ready for the next process. The next process is going to be adding our fragrances in. The fragrance that we're going to use today, and we've used this one before, is Brambleberry. You guys know, I promise y'all I'm gonna venture out. I'm gonna get some candle science is next. I'm gonna do it, but Brambleberry has had me in the chokehold because I love their fragrances and conveniently they're on Amazon. When I go on Amazon, I can get these little sample sizes. They're only like 2 ounces. They're not super expensive. And I don't have to go all these different places to search for a scent. I mean, it just works out. That's why I've been using so much Brambleberry. And I love their scents. Something about fragrances. Let's talk about fragrances just a little bit while we're waiting for our wax to melt. One thing about fragrances is that, again, you need math. I use usually the way this works is about 1 ounce of fragrance for 1 pound of wax. That is like the basics. You can actually go on to the website of the fragrance owner. So this is Brambleberry. The scent is Brambleberry, but the company is also Brambleberry. So you can go on brambleberry.com and you can look up the scent. This is for all of them, even for candle science. It can tell you what scent is best for what type of wax, how much of a scent throw, what is the hot throw for it, meaning when you burn the candle, the hot throw is the smell that comes out when you burn the candle. The cold throw is the scent when you pick up the candle, the smell it when you're in the store. That's the cold throw, meaning the candle is cold and that is the scent that you're getting from it. You'll have candles that have a great cold throw. Why? So when you smell it in the store, it's good, but when you get it home, you don't smell nothing. You don't want that. I'd rather have an amazing hot throw and a horrible cold throw because that's the purpose of your candle, is to light up the room. Most candles, you will get that cold throw. Pick up most candles, you'll smell something. You definitely want a good hot throw. Hot throw that is when it's burning is based on so many different things, as I stated before. It depends on the type of scent. It depends on how much fragrance you put in there. So again, I use about an ounce, sometimes a smidge over an ounce, depending on the scent. Again, I look it up. I go to the website. As a matter of fact, let's do it together now. So brambleberry.com, you go on brambleberry.com, and I'm going to actually look up the scent Brambleberry. Look up Brambleberry fragrance oil. Go to calculators. Okay, so we're going to go to fragrance calculator. I'm going to put in, it says which fragrance oil are you using. I'm putting in Brambleberry. And then it's going to say what are you making. This is for candles, so I stick in candles. And how much. So how much of the wax am I going to be using? I told you guys it's going to be about 3 pounds. So I'm going to say 3 pounds. I'm just going to say 3 pounds. It's asking you in ounces and in grams. So 16 ounces is 1 pound. So if I'm doing 3 pounds, that's 16 times 3, which is 48. So that means 48 ounces. You hit submit. It'll say if you want a light fragrance, you only use 1.2 ounces. Medium, 2.4 ounces. And if you want a strong fragrance, 3.84 ounces. So I have 2.5. So this is 3. So this is an ounce. It's a little bit over an ounce in here. So because I've used this already, this is not all the way full. This is a full one. This one I had to use it all. So we're gonna use both of these today. You just put it in just look it up. Just look it up. These are good like little tips around like candle making that can help you, have a good successful candle and a good successful hot throw. Because again, that's the reason why we burn the candle, because I need to smell it. Wow, this is almost done. This is almost done. I'm gonna kind of spruce up a little bit and then we'll be back. I'm gonna put my wax up. So like I said, while you off camera, a lot of this I do off camera. We gotta like get stuff together, and because I see a lot of stuff and I just need to get it out the way. So let's do it. right, so we are ready to get this wax out. I already know that what we have in here is 3 pounds. I'm just gonna take all of the wax and put it into one place so that I can have all the fragrance in one place. Now I'll tell you a mistake that some people do, and don't do this. Do not add color into your Max Welter. Don't add color into it, and don't add fragrance into it because it is so hard to get out. I did that in one of my videos. It was green coloring. Y'all, I can't tell you the struggle to get that green out of there. As you see, I need to pour in here, but this is too tall. So we're gonna pour from here, and then we'll add it into here. So we got like a 2-step process going on. It's okay. We're gonna start our flow of wax. All right, so we're just gonna pour that in. Y'all, in the midst of moving, a lot of my counter stuff I have lost. Like, I don't know what I did. You know, I used to have those huge sheet pans that I would use. I have no idea where they are. Like, no idea. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna slowly add our fragrance. I gotta make sure I got my gloves on because, you know, you'll be smelling like brambleberry for the next 3 days if you don't. You don't wanna pour your fragrance into your wax if it's too hot, and I know it's piping coming out of there right now. If you pour your fragrance, help me somebody. If you pour your fragrance into your wax at too hot of a temperature, it can actually burn off the fragrance. You wanna make sure that your temperature is at a good temp that would actually accept the fragrance and not burn it off. So this wax is about, right now, it's over 190 degrees Fahrenheit. That's too hot. We ain't putting nothing in this wax right now, okay? And it's a lot of wax. You know, this is 3 pounds of wax. We're gonna allow it to cool, get down to about 170, 180-ish before we put any fragrance in. And if you're looking for different ways to elevate your candle or just to do something different, you know, get you some silicone molds, and I have some, you know, linked in the description. All different kinds, all different sizes. These are flower molds. These are my favorite. You know, I'm a girly girl, honey. I love me some cute flowers. Send your girl some flowers, honey. You'll put a smile on this face. Oh, I loves me some flowers, honey. I love flowers. I love to see them in candle form. I actually have a candle that I will actually burn for you guys that is has tons of flowers on it. I love me a candle with some flowers on it, honey. It's just beautiful. It takes it up. I also like whipping, so piping, making whipped candles. So I did bring this out. I don't know if I have enough for that though. We don't waste no wax around these parts, okay? We make sure we utilizes all the wax that we have. So if there's any left over, it's gonna go up in here, or it's gonna go up in here. And we'll make some nice pretty white frosting. They go on top of these dough balls. And we're good to go. But let's check our wax and see where we are. So I don't know if I talked about today, we're using a blended wax, a coconut, and we have coconut with soy. So it's a coconut soy wax. If you know anything about soy wax, it's a firmer, you know, really sturdy wax. Coconut wax is very soft, the texture is a lot lighter. Okay, we're ready to add the fragrance. When you think about it, it's not coconut wax, it's not soy wax, it's a coconut soy wax. For a coconut soy blended wax, again, you don't want it to be too hot to add the fragrance. When I first checked this, it was like around 192, 195-ish. So right now we're at about 179, 180, and that's a good place to be. So now we're going to slowly add in our fragrance, and it smells real good. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to add in all of this. It smells so good. When the fragrance hits the actual hot wax, it smells so good. So good. And what's super important is that we stir slowly for about 2 good minutes. You really want to make sure that that fragrance gets into the wax really well. You want it to bind because you want a good hot throw. Don't whip it. Don't put all that air in there. You see how slow I'm stirring? You don't want to put a whole lot of air into your candle wax because it'll start having sinkholes. We just a nice slutty, hey, not a nice slutty, a nice slow, steady stir. That's what I was trying to say. What y'all been doing in 2026? Now, at the beginning of 2026, I told y'all to do some things. Y'all been doing it. Y'all been calling in what y'all want. Y'all been showing up for yourself. Have you? If you have not, you need to get started. Listen, it's June. This is June 2026. We halfway through the year. Halfway. Y'all, I'm on it. And if you ain't on it, you need to get on. I told you. If you're trying to do anything for your life, this year, 2026, is the year for you to do it. So get started. Okay? You didn't come to this channel just to watch some candles. Guess what? You didn't know I was going to speak something into you. Yes, you. Speaking into you. I'm speaking into you, into your life. This is your year. Honey, this is your year. Step into it. Dive into it. Those ideas, those things you're trying to do, your own businesses, your own a new career, going back to school. I don't know what it is. Candles. I don't know what it is. But you know. I don't know what it is, but you know. Dive into it. This is your year of success. I'm speaking that to you in your life. We're successful people. My family, you're part of the family. Now, if you don't subscribe, honey, you're part of the family. If you have not, what you doing with your life, honey? What you doing? Come on over here. Hit the like and the subscribe button right now and be a part of this family. That's what we're doing over here. We're doing big things. We follow the voice of God. We ask God what he wants, what is on his heart, and what is on his mind for our life. And we follow his instructions. That's what we're doing. So 2026 is your year. 2026 is your year. So step into it. New things. New things. God is amazing. And we love and thank him for all things. Looks like we are gotta be at 2 minutes by now. Again, slow, steady stir. Y'all, this whole process is nothing to rush, nothing to try to get through. This is a great way to rest your brain. It's a great way to just relax. If you want to do candles, it's a great way to just sometimes decompress from the world. You want to just turn your TV off, put your phones and your devices away, and just be crafty. Be crafty. And I feel like this is a great way to kind of just, kind of center yourself sometimes. Sometimes you can get in here and just get involved in the process. And honestly, when you quiet your mind, it's a good time and a great opportunity for you to hear better than you have before. Now, tell me we're talking about hear better. I'm talking about hear God better. When we shut off the noise, when we get rid of our devices, my phone is put away somewhere. I don't even know where it is because I'm doing candles. But I quiet my mind. And as I'm doing this process, you know, when it's because it doesn't take a lot to think to do candles. Not a whole lot of thinking to do candles. Now you gotta know a little math. But once you get it down, you got it down. And if you need something super simple, a simple guide, I have it for you. In the description. It's free. It's free. I got a free guide. It's a simple candle making guide for you. If you can't remember everything that I've said, or you're trying to remember like how much fragrance to how many ounces of wax, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's in the description. Just click in my bio, grab it. It's yours for free. It's $0. Okay? $0. Why? Because Tangela's not a gatekeeper, honey. I want you to experience what we have. We family. I gives over here. Okay? That's what we do. Anyway, but this process allows you to quiet your mind, and it can also allow you to commune with God, commune with Jesus. You know what I mean? And you'll be surprised at when you quiet your mind on how much and how much better you can hear when you silence the noise. What's the noise? Your television, your phone, Instagram, YouTube, what else is out there? Facebook and whatever else is out there. Didn't I tell you I was gonna go back and get that? Didn't I tell you? It drains down there in them caps, honey. And y'all, every drop counts. It does. It matters. And this is my favorite part. Ooh, this thing heavy. 3 pounds. Let's get it in there. I know we won't be able to get it all in here, but we'll get almost all of it in there. There's also a pouring temp. So we're at a pouring temp of about 150. All right, let's get them poured. All right, so we're gonna start here. Nice. Not all the way up to the top. Slowly add it in. You don't want splashes. So take your time. Take your time. Nice. This one's already getting started to solidify. We still have some left over, so I just pulled this out of the pack. Got this one. So let's go in. Slowly add. Ooh, that wasted. Yeah, you have to be careful. A little bit at a time, slowly. I usually use a cup to do this, but it's working. It's working. All right, y'all. I told y'all we don't waste wax, right? We do not waste any wax. So these are ready. We got they're solidifying. I had to run and go get some more voters because, honey, we got wax in here. We don't waste no wax, honey. I got some voters. These are some pretty nice wide mouth 16-ounce voters. These are some of my favorites. I don't think we'll need more than that. Wooden tops. You guys already know the drill. If you've been with me, you know these right here. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Let's see how much we're gonna get. Not as much as we had hoped for. We got a candle and a half. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. We just need to cut the wicks. We can go in and fix them. We have a few imperfections, a few bubbles here and there from when I was pouring it. That's okay. We can fix that with our heat gun. But y'all, isn't this gorgeous? Let me tell you something. It's nothing more satisfying when you start making candles, when you see the finished product and it looks so good. And not only does it look good, this cold throw that's coming up into my nostrils right now is so fulfilling. It smells so good. This brambleberry smell is a sweet berry smell. It's called brambleberry, but it's a sweet smell. So if you like sweet smells, that's a good scent for you to go check it out. I have it linked in my bio, so check it out. But now what we need to do, we need to cut the wicks and let's get our silicone molds. We need to go in and pull these out. So let's pull these out. We'll get our wick cutters and cut our wicks. And I'll get my heat gun because I want to fix a little bit of, it's not bad at all. You guys saw it, like they look really, really good. Like these bad boys look, I mean, they look pretty perfect. I pop my collar there, you know what I'm saying? They look real good. Y'all, making candles is just not hard. It's not hard, it's fun. It's fun and fulfilling. And those of you that are looking to start a business, I'm just saying, I'm showing you just how easy it is to make a simple, elegant, upscale candle using a dough bowl. Like you can totally do this. You can buy dough bowls off of like Fair, like with it, you can buy them in bulk. Make these out, honey, have your little assembly line going and make you some candles and sell them, honey. So this is a way to do it. I love the art of candle making. More things are coming around what I will be doing with candle making. This is just something simple that you can do in your spare time, make it a hobby. You can give these candles away as gifts to friends. Candles are an amazing gift and you don't have to spend money to do it. Like it's nothing more beautiful to me than to receive something that somebody made in their home, you know, poured their love into and their time to make for somebody else. Let's get the heat gun. I'm gonna fix these up a little bit. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer to me, and then we're gonna pull the silicone out of the molds. And we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go. So I'm gonna attempt to show you. You guys saw the bubbles that was in here before. You see that? We got bubbles around the top, a little bit of cracking. That's because I waited too long. You know, there's a little bit of imperfections on the top. And then here, I think that might be too bright, but you can see a little bit of imperfections across the top. We can level this out a little bit more, but it still looks like a really nice candle pour. I'm gonna take these out and then we're gonna have these ready to put on top. These actually kind of let you know when they're ready. And I just kind of, for what I do to try to get them out, I just kind of pull them apart, just kind of spread the silicone out a little bit to loosen it up. And it usually just pops right on out. Just like that. let me release these now. Move these out of the way, because we're going to heat the top of the actual candle. Going to heat the top, and then we're going to put the flowers down on them. So all right, let's heat the tops. I have my trusty glue gun here. Y'all, we did it. We did it. Beautiful dough bowl candles. They're gorgeous. I absolutely love them. And look at this one with all the different flowers. Can you see that? Look at how pretty that is. You see the crosses across the top? The cross? Oh my gosh, I can probably take that one, cut that one down just a little bit more. But beautiful, beautiful bowls. This is gorgeous. Now you guys, you could sell this in the store and make some money, or on your online website, your online store. I don't know, I don't care, but this is an opportunity. This is truly a great little opportunity. Look at that. Just put two in the corner. Yep. So cute. Gorgeous. I feel like this is so pretty. I love the way it looks. Next time I probably would station them a little bit close together, or go across like diagonal. Like one here, one there, so they don't, I'm not trying to line them all up, you know what I mean? But still super pretty, super nice. We got the old trusty here. You know, this is a nice frosted 16-ounce votive. Wide mouth, I like the wide mouth. Look at that. I am in love with these. Look how pretty that is. All right, and we've done it. And just like that, we got 3 dough bowls and a couple of regular candles made today. I don't burn them for about 2 weeks. If I burn them now, I'll still get a great scent. It's gonna smell good, but if I wait 2 weeks from now, that scent is gonna be even better. Even better. You can go ahead, like I said, if you wanna go ahead and burn them now, you could, but why? I mean, just wait. Patience, honey, patience, sugar, patience. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and seeing me. I know it's been a minute, but I have some videos coming your way. I am back, honey. Your girl is back, and I'm so so excited to be here with you. This video was so much fun for me to do because it's me getting back into my groove, doing some of the things I love with some of the people that I love. Come back, relax, and let's do some more candles. So thank you so much for coming by, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next video. All right, guys. Bye.